A beautiful female teacher had just returned home and was about to take a shower when, all of a sudden, one of her students burst in. The nanny heard the commotion and immediately entered the room to inquire about the situation. Upon seeing that it was her own student, the female teacher chose not to make a fuss. Moreover, in order to prevent the nanny from noticing, the teacher asked the student to turn on the faucet. Then, she casually found an excuse and sent the nanny away. It turned out that this 40-year-old female university teacher had deliberately summoned Tony, a postgraduate student on the verge of graduation, to her home. She expressed her willingness to provide 1 million yuan to support Tony's entrepreneurial venture and would also give him an additional 3 million yuan in cash. At this moment, she told the nanny to go out and buy groceries. With a puzzled look on his face, Tony asked this wealthy teacher why she had sent the nanny away. What the wealthy woman said next left Tony greatly astonished. Subsequently, Tony got up in silence, drew the curtains, and prepared to sign the contract with the wealthy woman. It turned out that although the wealthy woman was 40 years old, her husband hadn't been home for a decade. On that day, the wealthy woman happened to overhear a private conversation between her husband and his secretary at the door of the office, which made her feel extremely sad. As a result, she decided to take revenge on her husband. However, just as the wealthy woman was about to sign the contract with Tony, her husband, who hadn't returned home for 10 years, suddenly came back. The wealthy woman quickly hid behind the curtains with Tony. When her husband was about to step forward and check, he received an urgent call from the company and had no choice but to turn around and leave in a hurry. This made the wealthy woman heave a sigh of relief, seeing her husband behaving affectionately with his secretary downstairs. She was filled with anger and urged Tony to sign the contract without delay.